Welcome to the 411 podcast, presented by Sierra Nevada Realtors. And I'm here with your president-elect and my co-host, Sam Olson.
Thank you, and I am here with your president and my co-host, Garrett Lapierre. Garrett, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Sam?
I'm fantastic. What a beautiful day.
What are we going to talk about today?
Well, I think we're going to talk about the upcoming mayor debate.
Mayor debate?
Mayor debate. For the first time ever, SNR is hosting a mayoral debate for Reno and Sparks. And that's coming up on Thursday, August 13th at the National Bowling Stadium.
Yep.
And it is shaping up to be something pretty amazing. Now, we have confirmation from 3 different candidates and working on confirmation from a 4th.
That is correct.
Who do we have coming?
So we have both candidates for mayor in the city of Sparks. So we have Ed Lawson and Wendy Rawson. They'll both be there to debate each other. And then Kathleen Taylor, who is one of the candidates for Reno mayor, has confirmed her appearance at the debate. And we are just waiting on Kate Marshall's team to confirm her appearance. And we really hope that she decides to be a part of the debate. This is the first time that Sierra Nevada Realtors has put on an event like this.
It sure is.
In our hope, this is accessible advocacy for our members to come out and hear from the local elected officials from their own mouths and decide who fits your politics the best and who you want to go out and support. And more importantly, I think this will give also, it's not open just to our members, it is open to the public. It'll give Renoites an opportunity to come learn about their candidates. And same thing, what are Sparks? What's the name of a citizen in Sparks?
East Renoites.
We'll go with that.
Sparksians?
Sparkians?
So someone knows. Sparkies. Let's call them Sparkies.
Donald Abbott knows this question, for sure.
It should be a question at the debate.
It should be a question at the debate. But next time I see Donald, I'm going to ask him that. Please join us. The doors open at 3:30, and that's on August 13th. And again, it's at the National Bowling Stadium,
which I've never been in.
No, I've been there a couple times. It's cool.
I've seen the inside of it on Kingpin, but I haven't been inside. One thing that I'm really excited about for this, Garrett, is this is the first time in quite a few years that we have a non-incumbent mayor running in Reno. It is open, so we don't really know. There's no crowned successor. Is it going to be Kathleen Taylor from the city, or is it going to be Kate Marshall, the former lieutenant governor?
Yep.
Who is going to be running the council for the next 4 years? And I think that's what makes this so important, is to see what are their actual policy positions. Because we had pretty wide open, we had probably 8 folks running for these 2 spots. Mm-hmm. So now we can really hone in on what are the issues going to be, what is the next 4 years in our town going to look like.
Agreed. I completely agree. And, Sparks they're situated along that I-80 corridor where the Tahoe Reno Industrial Center is. And one of the big issues for the city of Sparks is traffic. And how do we get more traffic off of that road, or be able to have another road to divert some of that traffic from I-80 to allow people to get to work, to and from the Reno Tahoe Industrial Center. I think it's Tahoe Reno Industrial Center, but either way, that I'm really curious to see the difference between the incumbent mayor, Ed Lawson, and Wendy, who is the challenger, and kind of see their ideas of what that looks like and how they can make that happen. Because that is a big issue for the city of Sparks.
Yeah, there's a lot of big issues. There's a lot of big decisions that are going to be made in the next couple of years that are going to affect the next 10, 20, 50 years of how we grow up here in northern Nevada. Because we've got the mountains, we've got the federal land, we've got the tribal land. We're kind of constrained, even though there's big open spaces here. So how do we grow? How do we address that affordable housing? How do we better serve our constituents and the citizens that call this place home to keep our quality of life up? Because the secret's out and people are moving here because it's great.
It's true. And I have several people in my life that I don't do politics. I don't want nothing to do with politics, and I respect that. But irrespective of whether you want to be a participant in politics, you already are. Mm-hmm. Your life is managed and dictated by policy that gets set by these elected officials locally, at the state level, and nationally. So getting engaged in this process, we really hope that you'll come out and support this event and get educated on the candidates for the Reno mayor and for the Sparks mayor.
If I could just touch on one more thing, you brought up politics affects you whether or not you participate in it. That's why we push our political action committee so much. Our political action committee helps us put these things on. It keeps us in the rooms where the discussions are having, so there's a realtor voice and a voice for our clients and customers in the room, and it gets them sometimes out of the echo chamber of government into what is actually happening on the streets and in our industry. So come out and support these things. Accessible advocacy is something that we've been pushing. You've been pushing quite a bit this year. We're going to continue that, and we just want to make sure that our members and their customers and clients know what's actually going on that's going to affect them in the future.
Without doubt. Yeah, and this is one of those events you could come to and you're going to be able to walk away and tell a client, tell a family member, tell a friend something new that you learned. I guarantee it. I guarantee that you're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. I didn't know that was an issue. Matter of fact, Ed Lawson, he came to a political action committee event that we did, I want to say it's probably 2 years ago now, and it was a breakfast.
Yeah.
One of the first ones we did. As a matter of fact, I think Ed was the only one who showed up, to his credit. We were getting it off the ground and trying to make it happen. He brought up the fact that property taxes are not keeping up with the cost of running local governments. And that was the first elected official I had heard say that, and certainly say that in public for sure. And since then, almost every elected official that we've talked to at the local level has brought up some version of that conversation, that our property tax system that allows you to have depreciation on your house just doesn't keep up with inflation for the cost of doing business to run the city. So that was eye-opening. I never had thought about it that way, never looked at it from that perspective, and I walked away and went, man, I really took a great nugget from that.
Yeah, I believe I was there, and I'm like, he said the quiet part out loud. Like, so again, we're going to be looking at all of these things, and where do these candidates stand? So right now it's Wendy Rawson, Mayor Ed Lawson from Sparks. We have Kathleen Taylor, Reno mayoral candidate, and Kate Marshall coming up soon. We got our fingers crossed on that one.
Love to see you there, Kate.
Love to see you.
Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.